The Mayan Mystery. The Mayan Civilization, one of the most sophisticated and awe-inspiring cultures of the ancient world, known for their extraordinary astronomy, mathematics, and intricate calendar system that seems almost ahead of its time. Yet, despite their brilliance, the collapse of this once flourishing civilization remains one of the greatest mysteries in history. What happened to the Mayans? Did they disappear overnight, or was their fall a slow, inevitable unraveling? In this video, we'll explore the fascinating aspects of the Mayan civilization, from their mastery of the cosmos to their advanced calendar systems, while delving into the unanswered questions surrounding their collapse. The Mayans left behind stunning cities, remarkable knowledge, and a legacy that has intrigued historians for centuries. But the cause of their sudden disappearance continues to elude us. The rise of the Maya. The Mayan civilization reached its peak between the 3rd and 9th centuries CE, spanning what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, and Belize. The Mayans were not just farmers and traders. They were brilliant architects, artists, mathematicians, and astronomers. Their cities, such as Tikal, Chichén Itzá, and Palenque, were marvels of the ancient world, filled with grand temples, palaces, and pyramids aligned with celestial events. These cities weren't just urban centers. They were monumental representations of the Mayans' connection to the cosmos. Their cities were not just constructed for utility, they were built with deep astronomical significance, designed to reflect the movements of the stars, planets, and sun. This connection to the heavens wasn't simply an intellectual pursuit. It was a way of life for the Mayans, where every alignment had a deeper ritualistic purpose. The Mayan calendar systems. Perhaps the most famous and enduring legacy of the Mayans is their calendar systems. Unlike the Gregorian calendar we use today, the Mayan calendars were based on a complex system of cycles, a combination of solar, lunar, and Venus cycles. Their most famous calendar, the Hab, was a 365-day solar calendar, but they also used the Tzolkin, a 260-day ritual calendar that governed the ceremonial life of the Mayan people. But it's the long count calendar that captures the most intrigue. The Mayans tracked time with an almost unfathomable precision, creating a continuous timeline from a mythological starting point in 3114 BCE. This calendar tracked time in vast cycles, each lasting about 5,125 years. The end of the 13th Baktun, the final cycle of the long count calendar, was famously predicted to occur on December 21, 2012, sparking widespread speculation about the end of the world. However, this prediction was more likely symbolic, representing the end of an era, a cosmic reset rather than an apocalypse. The Mayans didn't view time as a linear progression, but as a series of cycles that constantly renew and rebirth, much like the natural world they observed.
Mayan mastery of astronomy. The Mayans were masters of astronomy, using their understanding of the stars not just for practical purposes like agriculture and navigation, but also for rituals and divination. They created elaborate observatories, such as the one at Uzaktun, where they could track the movements of the sun, moon, and planets, particularly Venus, which they associated with both life and death. Their astronomical achievements were astonishing, as they could predict solar eclipses and track the synodic cycles of Venus with incredible precision. Without telescopes, the Mayans used their eyes and a series of tools, such as the E group at Uzaktun, which allowed them to track and predict celestial events. Their mathematical and astronomical knowledge was on par with, if not more advanced than, many ancient civilizations, showcasing a deep understanding of the cosmos. The Mayans didn't just look at the stars, they read them. Their belief system was intricately tied to the heavens, and they saw the sky as a reflection of their earthly existence. Celestial events were seen as divine messages, guiding them in everything from farming to warfare, making their astronomy much more than just science. It was central to their worldview. The collapse of the Maya. But for all their achievements, the Mayan civilization experienced a mysterious collapse by the 9th century CE. Once thriving cities were abandoned, and the civilization's political and social structures seemed to disintegrate. But what caused this dramatic fall? Was it a singular event or a gradual decline? Several theories have been put forward. One of the most widely discussed explanations is climate change. Evidence from lake cores and paleoclimate data suggests that severe drought struck the region during the time of the Maya's decline. These prolonged dry periods could have devastated the agricultural systems that supported the Mayan cities, leading to widespread food shortages and social unrest. Another theory suggests internal conflict. The Maya were not a single, unified empire, but rather a collection of independent city-states that were often at war with each other. The political instability resulting from internal conflicts could have contributed to the downfall of many Mayan cities. Other scholars believe the collapse was due to a combination of factors: drought, warfare, resource depletion, and social upheaval. The lack of a single defining cause reflects the complexity of their society, and the idea that their decline wasn't a sudden event, but a gradual unraveling over decades. The mystery continues. The collapse of the Mayan civilization remains an enduring mystery. Despite the advancements in archaeology and climate research, we still cannot pinpoint a definitive cause for the fall of this once great civilization. The Mayans were brilliant in many ways, but even their mastery of the stars couldn't shield them from the forces that caused their collapse. What happened to the Mayan people? Did they abandon their cities in the face of environmental hardship? Or did they simply evolve, migrating to different regions and adapting their way of life? The Mayan civilization may have disappeared from its great cities, but its legacy lives on in the descendants of the Maya, who still reside in the region, preserving traditions that date back thousands of years. The mystery of the Mayan collapse continues to fascinate scholars and armchair historians alike, drawing us into a world of unanswered questions. Despite the passage of time, we still don't fully understand why such an advanced civilization, with such deep astronomical knowledge and intricate systems, would fall so suddenly. Outro: the unsolved puzzle. What do you think caused the fall of the Mayan civilization? Was it climate change, internal conflict, or something else entirely? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of the ancient world. The story of the Maya continues to captivate us, and perhaps one day we will unlock all the answers. Thanks for watching.